Do you have one of these within reach? I mean, is it by your bedside? Do you have one in the office? Do you have one in the kitchen? Did you buy the 7 pack? Are you one of those people that suffer from seasonal allergies and you've got a runny nose and a blowy nose and sinus congestions and blocked airways? Well, guess what? If that's you, you can put away the nasal spray because today on the Emotion Code Bros show, we're going to tell you the truth about seasonal allergies. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Loja. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and I am live here every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, with my fellow certified emotion code practitioner, John. Good morning, John.
Good morning. Yes, my name is John Inverarity, certified in emotion code and body code, living in Vancouver and helping people all over the world with chronic concerns, aches and pains, mental health concerns, and today's seasonal allergies. So we are going to reveal.
Yeah, we've got the reveal. We're going to reveal what the truth is about them.
Yeah.
And we're going to look for two people today. And if you're a emotion code practitioner, John's going to give us a little tool today, a new little tip that I didn't know about. So stay tuned for that. So John, we're on episode number 90. So that means we've been doing this for 90 weeks, and we're kind of in our head planning our 100th episode. We're going to do something special on that. So we don't even know what that is yet. We're going to let Law of Attraction unfold and orchestrate the best idea ever. Thanks to our podcast listeners. We are on iTunes. We're on Stitcher. We are easy to find on podcasts. We're easy to find on YouTube. We have all of our shows on one YouTube channel. You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/bros, B-R-O-S. It'll give you the links to all the stuff we've done in the past. And, of course, we've got so many loyal viewers. So, John, before we a couple of announcements. If you live in beautiful Victoria, BC, I have a monthly meetup group, and we meet once a month with fellow practitioner Helena, and her and I, we have themes. We've done a session, we've done a meeting on the heart wall, we've done a meeting on food. This week we're doing a meeting on seasonal anxiety. God, we're almost sold out with the people. It's free, but we're fully registered almost. But some topics are hotter than others. If you live in Victoria or the close, you can go to meetup.com and you can learn more about my meetup group, or you can go to hangoutwithmichael.com, and then at the top of the tab you'll see meetup. It'll take you directly to the meetup group page, and you can browse and scan all the upcoming programs. We have a special program on Sunday the 7th, and if you're watching this past Sunday the 7th, we might have another one listed. It is the new way for weight loss. And it's a combination of three things. I'm going to deliver a half-hour law of attraction presentation so you can understand the power of your words, how they affect your manifestations. Helena, who is a successful hypnotherapist, is going to give us all a gastric band, not like the Hollywood people get where they have to go to the hospital. This is a hypnosis, vibrational, virtual gastric band, and that gastric band is going to do this to your stomach, so it's going to stop you from overeating or wanting to eat. You're going to feel full without the Hollywood rubber band. I wonder if you can get a gastric band at the airport in a little kiosk in Hollywood.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Yeah, you can probably get Botox while you're waiting I say that about Scottsdale. When you go to Scottsdale, you can get all your face done right at the airport, like in a little booth on the side. So if you're in Victoria, it's a 3-hour seminar. And then Helena and I, we have 10 people coming. We're going to split the room in half. I'm going to work with 5. She's going to work with 5. And we have a whole list of weight loss related, everything, anxiety about losing weight, everything about your beliefs. Is it safe? Is it okay? Am I worthy? Do I believe it? Everything about resistance to drinking water. And you will bring a number of specific foods. You can bring them live if you want. You won't eat them when you're done. So you're going to get a lot of emotion code session, the hypnosis, gastric band, and a half-hour of law of attraction training from me. Good. So, John, let's go welcome our friends. And before we do that, tell people what we need from them today if they want to be part of receiving a session from either you or I today. What do they need to do, please?
Well, first you need to have seasonal allergies and have them right now. And you have to believe that it's because of the pollen. And you have to be watching live.
Yeah.
And just volunteer in the comments. Say, hey, yeah, that's me. The pollen is giving me a hard time right now. Watery eyes, runny nose, scratchy
Yeah, I
throat,
can hardly
coughing.
breathe. My
Yeah,
nostrils are plugged up. Yeah, just you can be a little boohoo baby and tell us all the problems because our goal today is to fix it using the emotion code. Yeah, if you're new, you don't know what that means yet. Stay tuned. You're going to find out, John. Natasha Paula Samuel, she got the time zone update because she's live with us.
yeah.
She is looking forward to the shows as always, so thank you. And Tweet Cleveland's is giving us a hey, so hello to Natasha from the UK and Tweet Cleveland's. Who else, John?
Holly Pitas is here. Says hi. Glad to see you live today.
Oh, Holly Peters, welcome.
And Karen Linder Trussell says, congratulations again, new dad. That's to me. Thank you,
Yay.
Karen.
Yeah, that would be for John, not me. John's the new dad. I'm not even an old dad, so when I hear dad, it just bypasses me. Is it weird to hear you being called a dad?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure. Sylvie Bellini has made it watching you live, live in London. She was missing us because of the time zone change, but now she's caught up. She knows when it's at. Doug Collins from Moncton, New Brunswick, which is the eastern part of Canada. So good morning, Doug. Happy Saturday. Great topic today. Who else, John?
Yeah. Karen is saying emotion code works for weight loss.
Oh, yes. You only have to go to look at some of my old Hangout shows and look at me now. And, I'm old and I've tried everything. And I haven't honestly had success until the emotion code. And I'm excited about that gastric band process, the virtual one with Helena. I'm sitting in the audience for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Who else?
Permelia is here. Says, good morning, bros. Hello from sunny Parksville.
Hey, sunny Parksville. Good morning, Permelia.
And we have Tajir Polstra. Mr. Polstra says hello from Netherlands.
From the Netherlands. Good start. Harrietta Tapia, good morning from sunny California. Thank you for your guidance. You're welcome. And Tajir Polstra. We'd like to volunteer. So let us know, what are your seasonal allergies? Is it runny nose, stuffed nose? Is it itchy eyes? Is it running eyes? Tell us more about that. We're collecting information right now. And
severity. Yeah.
Yeah, severity.
How bad is it?
And we'd really love to know how to pronounce your name properly so we can feel good about doing that. Good stuff. And Uvis is here from South Africa saying hello. One thing we want to point out, John, that all of these people that, some of these have been our clients. And the nice thing about the emotion code is you don't have to be in Victoria, Vancouver. Matter of fact, I don't want to ever do in-person seminars. It's too taxing and it takes too much time to get there it's much more efficient this way.
Yeah.
And this week I got a quick little success story. They're all success stories. This is the quickest one. So I'm working with the 21-year-old student from Kuwait. It was 1:00 in the morning for him. That's when our calendars met. It was easy for me, whatever the time was. So he all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, but he has vertigo and he stopped going to the gym because he couldn't look up or down without getting severely dizzy, not even looking over something, dizzy.
Wow.
So he said, he's been to the doctors and he's tried everything. And well, like everything, I will try everything. So I haven't tried that before. And I thought, okay. So he sat down and I did an emotion code session. Again, I'm in the west coast of Canada on an island like Gilligan's Island. He is in Kuwait. You don't need a ruler or tape measure to figure out that's a long ways away. And within the first 2 minutes of our session, I completely removed all of his vertigo. Now, before we started, he could hardly do this, and he was kind of like, whew, doing that. And I found the trapped emotions. I removed them. We're going to talk about that today. And when we're done, he's nodding up and down and up, and he could not duplicate the vertigo. I got him to stand up and look. Oh, I'm going to do lots of stuff. And, there's a 21-year-old student thinking, what the Fredericton is going on? Like he just couldn't figure it out. So anyway, his mother just bought a package of time for me because he wants to work another. I also got rid of his level of anxiety about getting prepared to do the exams. And he said, I pace. He goes, I pace back and forth and back and forth. So I removed all the trapped emotions that are causing him to be a pacer. So I'm kind of glad that I've got 3 more sessions with him. because I want to find out about how the exam went, how the pacing went, the
Yeah.
vertigo, and so on. So that was my fun distance healing story.
Yeah, great story.
Good. Hey, our friend Don Boems joined us. He's saying hello.
Hey,
And Lori
Don.
Mayo from sunny Las Vegas. Pollen is quite high here. Okay, I'm just going to do a refresh, John.
Carmen der Kinderens here, joining the first time from Toronto, Canada. Looking forward to joining you both. First
Hey,
timer.
Carmen. Good morning and welcome
Hey,
to the
Carmen.
Bro Show. We are live every Saturday, give or take, at least for 90 weeks. We've been pretty consistent. Kelly Mae Glover's joined us again.
Hey, hey.
Brooke Barlow's with us.
Brooke Barlow is also volunteering.
Oh, she's not new. Did you read her comment? I just broke out with sneezing, itchy eyes and nose. My nose is runny. Please help. Age 43. It just started yesterday. So she's pretty clear. Severity is a 5. She's done this before.
Yeah, we like that.
She is this is what we want. What is it? How long have you had it? What's the problem? What is the severity? What's your age? She's not farting around. Do you want to work with Brooke?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
So we have our 2 subjects. I want to work with Jared, but I still need to hear from Jared. It would be nice to know. I'm assuming Jared is a dude. I can't really see by the picture. Yep. So Jared, let us know your age, the severity of that, and then we're going to come back and read the notes. But we first want to welcome everybody and welcome to the Bros Show. John and I we're both certified emotion code practitioners. He's a certified body code practitioner. I also have programs and do support emotion code practitioners. Up in the comments, I have a business card class. This is an exaggerated size one, but how to design a practitioner's business card. And up in the link, and if you're listening on the podcast, it's hangoutwithmichael.com/growth club. And this is one of the trainings that I did for my monthly growth club. And I meet with these people once a month on a live video, and I do trainings for them very specific to growing their emotion code, business code practice. And the very first thing I get them to do, 2 things: get a business card done, because this is your silent salesperson. And the second thing I taught them was how to prepare a quick little video to send to your clients. So when you meet with them, you don't have to spend 10 minutes talking about the emotion code. So I just saved your client 10 minutes and saved you from having. So go ahead, check out the Growth Club and download the free training on the business card. Okay, John. So we're very excited. We are helping Dr. Bradley Nelson get his book to the New York Times bestseller. We're very excited about that. And John has a printout copy. It's not that small. There we go.
Yeah, it's not.
It looks like a carton of matches when it's far away. It's just the cover. John, there's something special on the bottom of the cover. Can you bring attention to that?
Hey, it looks
Forward by Tony Robbins. So the emotion code could blast off in May. And John and I are pretty excited about our contribution in spreading the word. We're on episode 90, and we know we've introduced this emotion code to a lot of you. So we are supporting Dr. Bradley Nelson by asking people to go pre-order on Amazon. Pay for it now. When it gets delivered, it's a hard copy book. You'll have it forever. I promise you, this book and this information is going to have a massive impact on the world. I also heard a rumor. Now, I'm not saying this is happening or not happening, but I heard both of these names in the same sentence. One was Dr. Brad and the other was Dr. Oz. I'm just
putting it out there. Putting it out there.
We're not saying there's no connection or there is a connection, but when that happens, what the neti pot is going on? Remember Dr. Oz talked about the neti pot when he first came out? You couldn't buy a neti pot even on Amazon. I tried. So wait till Dr. Oz has his trapped emotions relieved that are causing his physical pain, if and when that's going to happen. If not, help us put that out there for Dr. Nelson. Good. So pre-order the book. We've got the black copy right now, and that is the new version. It's got updated stories and some more things about inherited trapped emotions. So if you already have it, get it again. To me, it's always honoring the author of this work. And I know that authors don't make a lot of money per book. but we are certainly helping him get it to the #1 Times bestseller. And then when it's in the top 10, people buy books because they're in the top 10, even if they don't know what it's about. So right now, us, the Michaels and Johns and the clients, we're buying the emotion code. We want to get outside of that. We know it's going to be at the airport. Dr. Bradley told us that when we chatted with him last time on the show. He said when it gets released, it's going to be at the airport. Can you imagine what that's like? Well, I can because my book was at the airport too. It's also at Costco. But walking through the airport and seeing. So if you see Dr. Brad's book at an airport, send us a picture because we're going to build a library of. It's called Dr. Brad's book at the airport. Gallery, not gallery. What was I call it? Photo lab or photo.
Gallery works.
Yeah. So, John, today we are talking about the emotion code by Dr. Bradley Nelson. It's got a few things that we want to talk about before we. Well, first, why don't we talk about seasonal allergies? Why don't you give us the practitioner tip? Then we'll talk about the emotion code, and then we're going to do a session. So, Holly Peters is saying she pre-ordered the book last week. Good work, Holly. And Brooke Barlow, she said, I love you guys. You guys are the first ones I watched before learning emotion code body code. Very nice.
Yeah, nice. And I'm working with on Brooke today. Yeah. 43 sneezing, itchy eyes, itchy nose, runny nose. And so what seasonal allergies is all about is it's actually a reaction. It's an immune system response to your environment. And that response is to, the pollen in the air, the dust, the dander, everything floating around this time of year. And what happens is just everything gets congested in your eyes, nose, throat. And it happens because there's a big burden on your immune system. And that extra sort of conflict, your immune system can't handle it, and you just start gushing. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to test Brooke's immune system, the percentage of optimal capability. So,
So this is the practitioner's tip. Write that down. Say those two words again. Ultimate.
Percentage of optimal capability.
Optimal.
Capability, capacity, capability, just to keep it simple. And, high 90s is a good aim. 100% is, it might be, it might not be at the end of the session. Yeah. But we'll do it before and after. So what I'll do is just connect up to Brooke and see what her immune system is functioning at right now. Good. So I'll get a good connection here. Brooke's on muscle testing with my hands. They're just down here in my lap. Connect up.
So John right now is using his fingers to muscle test. And the muscle testing is telling him whether it's a yes or no answer. Some of the other keys for today is that he's got Brooke's permission. We need to have your permission.
Yeah.
Well, he's also looking at the emotion code chart, which is behind us. So John's going to be using muscle testing first to find out about the percentage of optimal capacity rather. And he's going to find out what is the severity of that from 1 to 100, for example. What is the optimal capacity? And he's being her proxy right now. That means on her behalf, he's going to ask Brooke's subconscious mind these answers because Brooke's not doing it or doesn't know how to do it, and we're trained to do that.
Right.
And then he's going to find it. So go ahead, John, back to you.
Okay, so she says sneezing now, help. All right, so Brooke, percentage of optimal capability immune system right now. So what's your immune system functioning at? There's another statement. Is it at least 50%? No. So it's somewhat low just already. So 40%, 30, no. 20, no. 10, no. At least 1? Yeah. Okay, 10, 9, 9%.
Again, you can't see John's fingers, but he's muscle testing. He's not guessing. He's connected to her subconscious mind by being her proxy, right? So right now he's asking the questions on her behalf. The subconscious mind, smarty pants, it knows everything. It loves math. And John said, okay, subconscious mind, what is the percentage that my immune system is being at its optimal capacity? subconscious mind's going finding out the answer. John's muscle, because we can only ask yes, is it over 10? Yes. Is it over 20? Yes. It's getting yeses, and then when it breaks, it's got to know. So he found out that Brooke's immune system is only at 40% capacity.
No,
Now,
9. 9. 9.
Ooh. Okay, 9.
Yeah.
And now what's your next question? You got to find out what?
Yeah, we're going to see, is there trapped emotion imbalancing your immune system that's creating these symptoms, sneezing, itchy eyes, nose, runny nose? Yeah. So ultimately, the severity is actually an 8 according to the subconscious. Lots of numbers here. Okay. So trapped emotion we can identify and clear as a priority right now. Yeah. Okay. Column A. So it's in column B. Yeah. Odd row? No. Even row? Yeah. 2, 4, 6. Shock, unworthy, worthless. So we have shock. Classic shock.
Yeah,
okay.
Classic.
So shock of the immune system right now. Yeah. Do we need to know more? No. Can we clear that now? Yeah. So I've got a chart here. It's got a little magnet here. Magnet over the governing meridian with intention. Clear the shock. Let go of the shock. Get rid of that shock. Couple swipes. All you need is 3. And that is cleared. Yeah, still there. No, immune system, 20% optimal now. Yeah. 50, I got yes to 50. 90, yeah, less? No. 98. Okay, that's just a massive, massive bump with one trapped emotion. Huh. Amazing. All right, so another trapped emotion. Maybe we'll see if there's another one. Creating these symptoms, sneezing, itchy eyes, runny nose, imbalancing your immune system. Column A. Yeah. Odd row. Yeah, even. No. So it's A odd row. So is it 1, 3, 5? Yeah. So we have A3. Discouragement. And crying. No. So discouragement. We have discouragement just for fun. I'll find the age because I know Brooke's age. Discouragement was that. 30 or younger, no, 30, 40, yeah, 35, 35 to 40, 36, 37, 36. So age 36, discouragement, clear that now. Okay, it's cleared. Yeah. Is there more? No. 100%. Immune system is functioning optimally, 100%. Yeah, severity of these sneezing, itchy eyes, runny nose. Itchiness, is it a 0? Yeah, is it a 1 or higher? No, it's a 0. Done. 2 emotions, shock and discouragement.
Yes. So if you just joined us or you're watching this, in under 3 or 4 minutes, John was able to become her proxy. We don't even know where she's living. I think maybe far away from us. He became her proxy, asked her subconscious mind first asked the subconscious mind what was the percentage of her immune system wasn't being optimal. We found out it was a 9, John, and then you found out the trapped emotions that were keeping it from being fully activated or fully at its optimal. You got that corrected. Yeah. And then you found out what was causing the seasonal allergies. They were unprocessed negative emotions. And now what is the severity of her seasonal allergy?
Goose egg.
0. Wow. Well, we're both showing off today because while you were doing that, I also removed Tajir's seasonal allergies. I tested his optimal capacity of his immune system, and then I also removed his seasonal allergies. And so, the reason why I did that silently and fast and by myself was say, I only need permission. We're going through this process out loud for the audience, but it's all in my head. I got all the answers.
In your head, yeah.
Testing. So Tajir, if you're watching, let me know if your itchy nose is less itchy, or if your itchy eyes, I forget what was itchy. Itchy nose, sniffling and watery eyes. Itchy eyes, itchy nose. Just give me an idea if that you feel that's been reduced. And if not, I'll continue to work on it. So John, let's go.
Hey, Jennifer joined us.
What's that?
I don't know if you already said hi to Jennifer Towner, but yeah, she's here.
Oh, great. Jennifer, good morning. So Doug Collins is saying, Michael, last year you did an emotion code session on my wife. Her seasonal allergies were an extreme 10 out of 10. In just minutes, you cleared them to a 0. They were at a seminar sitting in the front row, and his wife, I remember clearly, had severe seasonal allergies. And
Yeah.
that was in, I want to say, June. So that's like a long time ago. Yes. Premier is saying airport library. Not sure what that means.
Or maybe the picture for.
Oh, yes. Airport library. No, if I said library, I meant bookstore. Sorry. I think I did say library. Yeah, it's the Dr. Bod's book is going to be at the bookstore sorry, at the bookstores at the airport. Barbara Rowing joined us, so good morning. We said hello to Jennifer and Janelia Hawkins. Hi, Michael. I haven't had swollen eyes since our session on Instagram. Oh yeah, I'm also doing it
What?
on Instagram.
What?
So I think that was a week ago or this week. Sorry, forget. Yeah, Instagram. Don't even know who she is. Don't know where she is. She just said, "Hey, here's my." This is the international symbol for typing, by the way. Said,
Yeah.
"Hey, here's my name. Here's my problem. Here's my severity. Can you help me?" And it's like, "Sure, I can." I'm going live on Instagram today at 12 noon with my trainer who had seasonal allergies, and we're going to talk about the first meeting, the first time I went to the gym. He was using the puffer and he was on pills, and so we're going to tell that story.
Nice.
Okay, Chris is saying good afternoon to us.
Chris Katina. Hey, Chris. Green Beach Murray.
And Lisa Moda has a question for you, John.
Yeah, I see that. Can this be done if your immune system is compromised with Hashimoto's? I can honestly say I haven't worked with Hashimoto's. I have worked with autoimmune before, and it's not simple as a yes or no.
Yeah.
It never is. I mean, even with seasonal allergies, it's not like it'll work. It has the potential to work, and it has worked.
Yeah.
So I'm not comfortable in saying that it can or can't be,
You know
but
what
I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah,
Because,
everything's worth a shot, you know.
yeah,
And that could be just the question, you know. You could, you know, she gave you permission to tap in to say, is this something that can be done by body code? And I'm impressed that you know what a Hashimoto is.
you know what? Yeah, it's. I think it's on an autoimmune that affects the thyroid. I think that's it. I could be wrong though.
Yeah. Okay, good question.
Yeah, but yeah. So if you're with the autoimmune that I have worked with, it's like overactive, and it's your immune system is maybe trying to fight off something, and it's just overactive, and then it just goes after a part of your body. And so I found like immune systems functioning at like over 130% with this autoimmune. So I cleared a bunch of stuff and get that down to
Yeah.
ideal level, below 100. I've worked with people with like MS before, and a different variety of things. But the results, it's not always there. You might not see it. It might help you a little bit mentally. You feel like 5-10% better. Even that is something. But yeah, she's saying
Well, I would
yes.
say
Correct.
if you're
Autoimmune
trying other
affects the thyroid.
things, to help correct this, if you're trying medicines and other, you might as
Yeah,
well try this, and it's definitely a John thing to work with the body code on that.
yeah,
But if you're exploring and you wanted to correct it, then this is something else to explore. We have extreme success with most things, so again, we don't know
yeah.
what that is, but it's worth a try.
I think so. It's underactive, she says. Yeah.
But we had a very efficient, we have a very efficient meeting today. It's 9:30, so
Yeah, we're kind of getting the hang of it around here, hey?
yeah. Tajir's asking me. It's hard to say. Should I feel the difference right away? I would say yes. In many cases, you'll feel the difference right away. It was low for you, so it's hard to measure. If you were severe, but yeah.
So yeah,
After,
for in this case, he says it hasn't really gotten that bad yet, and it's kind of like the perfect time to work on it as well. It's before it really really amps up. So get your immune system in order, and so you're preventing the symptoms from coming. So which is the best health care you can have is preventative. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, Lisa's saying you're correct. The autoimmune system that affects thyroids and
He
underactive.
says under. I thought it was overactive, but yeah, I'm not Hashimoto specialist.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
That was good. Well, we had a good day today, John. I am live today at 10 o'clock on Dr. Brad's Facebook page.
What?
And we're going to be doing a little mini training for practitioners. And the subject is, so what do you do? And I've got some nice answers on what practitioners can be doing to that. So
You're just telling us this now?
yeah, I know. Well, it's because this show's going to be recorded and it won't make sense too much down the road, but hashtag sorry, but I want to be teaching people about how to answer the question, so what do you do? So
nice.
Good stuff. Well, John, thanks for hanging out with me today. And, for people that are wondering, well, how does this work? Well, John and I both have online calendars. So you can go to aliveandpure.com for John. You can go to mine, which is removetrappedemotions.com. We both have multiple kinds of sessions, single sessions, multiple sessions. I'm recommending that you have a minimum of 2 sessions so we can do some work, meet again a few days later if that's what we agree on, and work on anything that didn't get fully corrected and do some new stuff. Because once you've had a session, your mind gets all, wow, I think I'd like to have that, because you get to hear other things. So commit to having 2 or 3 sessions and bring a list. So you go online, you look at our calendar, you want that time slot, you pay for your meeting. You'll get an email that says, here's your meeting. John and I will update our calendars. You will get a link to the video that we're going to work with. And if you want to work by phone, you can hit reply, let us know.
Yeah.
And, come hydrated to the call, come prepared, and bring a list. And before you know it, you're talking live with one of the bros having a real live emotion code, or in John's case, emotion code, body code. So looking forward to serving you. Good stuff, John. And tell us about your baby again. How old's Benny?
Benny is 3 weeks, or 23 days or something like that. Yeah, 3 weeks anyways. Benjamin, and we're calling him Benny, baby boy. He was born on the 7th. Doing well, healthy, and big. Yeah, he is.
And very manly. Even when I saw his first picture, like sometimes you look at a baby, so isn't it cute? And like yours was a dude, like, real strong masculine features. So yeah. Okay, John, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next Saturday, same time, and we're going to keep next week's subject a secret. And we're also planning our 100th episode, so stay tuned for that. John, let's say goodbye to our friends. We'll see you later, everybody.
Have a great weekend, everyone.